A very warm welcome to the channel. Saturday the 13th of July 2024. My name is James. This is the Asia channel. Today we're talking once again about the floods in China, this time in the area of Yunnan province in a city called Chongqing. This is the cyberpunk city, and it's pretty similar, yeah, look at this. For those people who play computer games, this city is called Cyberpunk as well. I don't really know what it's on about, but there. But this city is like 660 kilometers away from the Three Gorges, and that's a reservoir basically from Chongqing all the way to the largest hydroelectric dam in the world, which is holding up 1 billion trillion tons of water. And if that Three Gorges goes down, like a crack, leak, overflow, it's going to devastate around about 400 million people's lives. So we do pay attention when we do get floods like this in Chongqing. How it affects people's lives there, near enough in the city.
门面一层都是安完的了，看那个2楼都还有1.8米、2米高的，可能还2米高。你看嘛，这是俺辽深，那从来没涨过恁大的水哟，老子。
340 millimeters of rain in the last 24 hours.
这是涨起恁深，车子也是到扶起走的，看嘛，这水还是涨的，那小车，但是那水太快了，1-2分钟都涨起来了，看嘛，那个水好大，标这个是俺的了。
The outskirts of the city is not much better either.
晚上的时间，一晚上的时间，我们那儿都成了大海了。哪里需要到山崖去看海嘛？坐在屋门口都看到海。
Landslides because of the heavy rain is common. So we all do pray for the people who live in Chongqing and the surrounding areas, and it's sort of like amazing that this is brand new city, they say, with a population of not the city itself but the whole area of about 35 million people. They didn't really think so much about drainage, but it all looks really nice. And quite often if you go on YouTube or on Twitter, you will see only the beautiful disco flashing lights, which I've mentioned constantly before. But behind the facade of Chongqing, it's not exactly a very wealthy city. Do you need more proof? Let's see what some people have to do for a living. It is really unfortunate, and you could say the same in a lot of countries around the world. If you don't have the money, if the government don't give you any kind of social security, and you just need money to eat, then sometimes you have to resort to the oldest profession in the world. Now, moving away from Chongqing, moving away from actually China. Look at this. This is not China. This is actually, according to the information, New York City. Now, it's good in one way, because in America, you have this freedom. If you do like the CCP and you do like communism, you are freely allowed to represent it and show people. And as long as you do it in a peaceful and courteous way, it's okay. People can agree, people can disagree. This is a democracy, and people should be allowed to express their beliefs as long as you're not harming others. In China, could you imagine doing this, let's say in Beijing, a big American flag, and saying, "We love Biden," or "We love Trump"? It's not going to happen at all, is it? Unless Trump comes to, or Biden goes to Beijing, and it would be organized flag waving, etc., etc. But to have your own rally related to what you believe in is just not going to happen. So when people say there's no freedom in America and there's total freedom in, you could say, China, well, they really need to take a look at themselves. You do have freedom to protest, granted, but only if you're allowed to protest related to that. You can't have a demonstration saying, "I love Tibet and Tibet should be free." No, that'll be squashed within seconds. Unfortunately, this has happened before if you go back to June 1989. That brings us to a close for today. Thank you so much for your time. It's one thing that I can never get back to you. And if you feel like being generous, hey, that like would be ideal. It really helps me. Subscribe. Thank you so much for the people who do. A big thanks to all the people who sponsor this channel. And if you do want to, all the links are in the description below via becoming a member, super thanks, and also the Patreon account. Have an epic Saturday, and I will wish you a lovely day. My name is James. Bye-bye for now. Thank you.